Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? I wanted to make this commentary dedicated to just talking about my RuneScape goals and what I've been up to in RuneScape because I haven't talked about that in a while. So basically, if you've been following me for a while now, I have been going for the Trimmed Completionist Cape. I've had the Completionist Cape since I think 2011 or maybe 2012, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was around that time. And I've been pretty much going for the Trimmed Completionist Cape for a good 2 years now. And this month I will finally be getting it. I am only about 800 Castle Wars tickets away from trimming. That is the last requirement I need. I have finished all of the other requirements. It's actually funny because right after I finished my Completionist Cape, I kind of went ahead and just did all of the trim requirements except for the Champion Scrolls and the Castle Wars requirement, of course, because I felt like those were more of a grind to do and I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to focus on other things. So I just did all of the other trim requirements because they were more simple and they seemed a little bit more fun than what I was used to. So I did all of that and I decided to just leave those there until I was ready to go for the trim. And then one day I was just really bored and I didn't know what I was going to do. So I just started getting the Champion Scrolls and I got all of them in I think about a week and a half. I know that a lot took a while and some took very little time, so it was a variation of that, but I think it took about a week and a half to get all of the ones that I was missing. And then I had Castle Wars left, my last requirement, and I just clicked on the cape stand and I saw that it just said you need to talk to Lanthus with full profound armor on, and I was like, you know what? Let's just get it over with. So I started doing Castle Wars about last year, early last year, probably around March, and it's taken me a really long time to get this, and I will finally be trimming this month, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, but I am very excited for that. Once I get the Trimmed Completionist Cape, I can finally do other things. Now, I want to elaborate on that really quick before I tell you what else I've been up to in RuneScape, but I haven't been able to make gameplay videos in RuneScape or be creative with RuneScape videos because all of my time has been at Castle Wars. I've been really going hard at getting this achievement done, and once I'm done trimming, I can do anything that I want. And that's pretty big for me because I haven't been able to have that freedom in a very long time because of school, work, all of the things that I've got going on. And then on top of that, I've been at Castle Wars with all of my game time. So I haven't really had the time to just do what I want to do. And I do want to get the Trimmed Completionist Cape, so I am doing what I want to do. And it means a lot to me to have the best cape in the game. And I want to kind of get all of that done. So that's something that means a lot to me. But once I get my Trimmed Completionist Cape and finish that chapter of RuneScape, I can move on to going back to my roots and making a bunch of videos for you all, the rap battles, any new series you guys want, any weekly rune bars, reviews, update reviews. I want to do something with the Elf City when it comes out where I tell you all of the things within it, I give you a tour of the town, I help you do the quest, whatever it may be. I want to do those kind of things where it requires gameplay because someone who watches my videos commented on my last story time and was like, hey, why don't you make more gameplay videos or stuff with in-game things instead of just storytime videos, because we want to see that more creative side of you, we want to see more of that helpful side of you, so, you know, stop the storytime and do other things. And that's the reason why I've been making pretty much only storytimes for a while, is because I've been at Castle Wars with all my time, and I don't want to just record Castle Wars after Castle Wars after Castle Wars and just bore you with that. I'm someone who, even when I'm recording commentaries, if I'm doing something, say, if I'm at Castle Wars, and I made a video at Castle Wars previously, I would go and purposely do something else and record that while I make the commentary, just so you can watch something different and have a change of scenery. So I would not want to bore you with a bunch of repetitive Castle Wars videos, so I just wanted to make storytime videos for now, and then once I finish trimming, I can go all out and do whatever I want. So I'm looking forward to that, and also I'm looking forward to just doing whatever I want in-game as well. Friends would invite me to bosses if I want to get a certain amount of XP in a skill, if I want to go for some mastery capes or 200 mil XP in a skill, I can go and do that, and I can do whatever I want. I'm not bound to going to Castle Wars or bound to getting a Trimmed Completionist Cape because I'll have it, and I know I'm not bound right now to do it, but I'm so close and I've already spent so much time at it, and I really want to get this. It's something I really wanted to achieve, so I'm very excited that I'll be done soon and I have complete freedom of whatever I do in-game and with videos, so look forward to that. I know I've said it a lot over the past few months, but this time it's really happening, so I'm very excited for that. I hope you all are too, because it's going to be awesome. But also what I've been up to in RuneScape is recently I have sold my yellow party hat. Now, a lot of you will probably ask, why did you do that? Why would you sell your party hat? Well, I had it for about a year and a half or 2 years. I don't know the exact date that I got it, but I've had it for a very long time. It's been a staple in my outfit ever since I got it, and I wanted to keep it forever. But I decided to make a smart game investment because after I trim, I'm going to be doing a lot of bossing. I'm going to be doing a lot of things that just let me be active in the game and that make a lot of money. So I decided to sell my party hat. Now I bought it back, like I said, a year or 2 years ago, and I got it for about 1 bill, or roughly around that area. It was a long time ago, like I said, and they were pretty low in price, so I snagged one really low, and I've kept it for a while, and obviously they go up because they're rares, and I think I sold it for about 1.3 bill, so I technically made 300 mil profit, but that I don't care about. It's what I sold it for. So seismics at the moment, seismic wand and singularity, are pretty cheap. The wand is at about 975 and the singularity is about 210 or so. So that's about 1.1 bill. And I had enough money if I sold my party hat to buy both the wand and orb, and it is the best combat style to use at the moment for bossing and just for slayer and for everything in general. So I wanted to buy those and have them for when I do PVM related things after I trim, so that I can be the most efficient and have the best weapons in game. That way everything will go more smooth and I can make more profit and faster. So I thought it was a good investment because seismics were originally 2 bill or 3 bill for the set, and I could never afford it even if I sold my party hat. And now I had the opportunity to sell my party hat and get the best weapons in game, which will allow me to make more money to buy my party hat back. So I decided to do that. I thought it was smart, and hopefully I can buy my party hat back fast because I do miss it and I do love it, but I thought this was a good investment. So I did that, and as you see in this video, I am killing these kal'gerion demons. I have been going for all 5 scrolls. I know that the trim requirement is only 1, and I did get my first scroll within the first 10 minutes of them being released, so I was very lucky with that. But I've spent about 16 hours here now, and I've killed probably about 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 demons, and I've only gotten 1 scroll. So ever since my first scroll, I have been dry this entire time, so I am on the true grind to get the rest of the titles. I've been doing this whenever I'm not at Castle Wars because I just want to get the rest of the 4 titles that I'm missing, just in case they were to ever be added on to the trim requirement. I know that they wanted to put 5 at the start, so once it was released you had to get all 5 scrolls for the Trimmed Completionist Cape, but they decided to put it down to 1 because they are rare to get, and it is a random number generated thing, just like champion scrolls, so I don't understand the logic there, but they chose to put only 1 in on the release as a trim requirement, not all 5, and I don't think they should take it back on their word and put all 5 as a trim requirement. I feel as if they were to put the 5 as the requirement once it came out, that would have been okay, but the fact that they made it 1, and if they were to add it on to 4 more, I think it would just be inappropriate and kind of silly because people will start raging, but that's all up to them, obviously. It's not my decision, and I wouldn't pick that. But I would say if they wanted to do it with all 5, they should have put it in with the release. And now that it's just 1, they should just leave it like that. But that's just my opinion, obviously. But I do want all 5 titles just in case, and I feel like it is a trim completionist requirement, so I might as well just get it done. So in my spare time, this is what I've been doing. And that's about it, really. I did the Mighty Fall quest that came out today, and that was a lot of fun. I thought it was a good quest. The boss fights weren't too hard, but they were challenging, so I liked that. The quest didn't take a long time, the rewards were okay, and we got to decide Yelps' fate. I decided to keep him after I had a brief conversation with him and found out that he was an entrepreneur, a self-made man. I really liked his dialogue and I decided to keep him alive, but that's my decision, so you can choose to kill him if you'd like. But it was a great quest, I had a good time doing it, and I got all of the chronicles after so I can wear my completionist cape as you see. And it went really smooth. I'm very happy that it's done, and it was a very good quest. And that's pretty much all I've been up to in RuneScape recently. I can't say much more about anything else I've done because that's pretty much it. So hopefully I'll get my Trimmed Completionist Cape soon. Hopefully you'll see more creative and awesome videos from me. I am really excited to get those started back up. And that's about it for this video, so I hope you all enjoyed, and best of luck to all of you on your RuneScape goals. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later, everyone.